Alright, hi everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a nice, happy Valentine's weekend. Week? Saturday? Yeah, but I hope you guys had some fun. Hope you guys did something. Or, you know, if you didn't have anybody to do it with. At the very least, maybe you had something fun you could do. You could have done. Hey Reaper. Your ads scared me. Ads? I have ads on the streams? I didn't know that. That's the first... Well, no, that's not the first time. Usually, I'm pretty sure I turn off, like, monetization for the streams. If not, I do... maybe I'll look after this. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, it's just gonna be more of a just chatting stream in general. I know I have, like, a whole handcam thing. But I wanted to, like, maybe open up some, like, cards, but also have some stuff that I wanted to... Well, I also have some stuff I do want to open besides cards. It's just, like, some interesting things I never got to do as a kid. But yeah, my Valentine's Day week, or Saturday, was kinda just the same as, like, any other day. There's, like, nothing special about it. It's like it's the same thing as how I think of my birthday. It's like any other day, but for some people maybe it's a lot more different. It's like a day of celebration. Hold on, let me change the music in the back. This is fine, I think. I just want it to be, like, manageable so that it doesn't get monotonous or repetitive. Yeah, but anyways, like I said, I didn't really do a whole lot to celebrate the occasion. I mainly just went about my day. So I went shopping for trading cards. I did see a lot more people go out with their girlfriends or boyfriends. And there's always this stigma of, like, on Valentine's Day you're alone. Or if you're alone, that's kind of sad. But I feel like over time, though, like, the definition of Valentine's Day kind of changed from... It isn't necessarily just about relationships, but it's also about friendships and family. I don't know when that kind of started, but... I think maybe when I don't know, maybe it was in high school that sort of became the thing. I don't know when the change happened, but it didn't just have to be you have to love somebody in a romantic sense. It could just be for friendships or family in general. So I guess as long as you have somebody to hang out with, technically it kind of makes up for Valentine's Day. Maybe that's why some people call other people bro. Not in, like, a gay way, but in, like, a... I don't know, togetherness type of thing. Yeah, anyways. Let me see. What else did I do? Before the stream, though, I also did a little bit of editing. So, I kind of lost track a little bit. But I was, like, in the zone. Quite literally. Like, I was willing to go the distance and edit the whole thing. But then I looked at the time and I figured, well, I'm gonna be late for the stream. I'm always late, but I was gonna be even more late. So anyways, I don't know if anybody else had any plans during the weekend, but I didn't. Let me see. Oh, let's open up some cards. I saved some Yu-Gi-Oh for you guys. Where is it? Damn, where's the other Yu-Gi-Oh pack? I saved it specifically for you guys, because I didn't tear them all open. Oh, here it is. I found one. Yeah. I opened up, like, a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh packs off stream, like, on my own. But I managed to save a couple because I wanted to open it on stream, like, with you guys. Like, Froggy, where the fuck is the Pokemon? Why are you bringing us Yu-Gi-Oh, man? We don't want Yu-Gi-Oh. But Yu-Gi-Oh's fun. It's... I have seen, like, along the lines of all the trading cards, everything has been very expensive. Yu-Gi-Oh included. It's kind of getting to retail price at the local card shops that I go to. And it's not just Pokemon and One Piece, but everything's kind of getting more expensive. Which sucks, because I want Yu-Gi-Oh to be affordable. It still is. It's not like on the upper echelon of, you know, the distributors or the card makers telling us to go fuck ourselves because they don't print more. So it's still affordable, but not like really expensive. Okay, and I also have the Mega Kangaskhan box. Kangaskhan? Kangaskhan? I don't know. But I found this online, and they were just selling these for $20, which I think it's fine. I think it's fair. I'm pretty sure like the overall value when it comes to each pack. I don't know. I think most people, whenever they buy Pokemon boxes, they don't give a shit about what's on the outside here. They just give a shit on what's, like, how many packs they get. But I like the jumbo size cards, and I like the little mini ones too. You have the baby and its mom, I think. Oh, and besides that, I also picked up a Pokeball, because they were also selling these. I think they were for $15 or so. I don't know what's in it. I've never opened them before, but I have gotten them for my sister. And usually if I do find these, I just give it to her. Because she has like a whole collection of Pokeballs. I don't know how many. But she must have like more than 10 or so by now. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this. This is my first ever Pokeball. I'm gonna go on my Poke adventure. What else? Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if you guys ever got your mail stolen before, or like if you ever had like something delivered to your house, but then online it says that like it arrived but it didn't. Like I still have like a couple more packages that I've been waiting for. I bought some Yu-Gi-Oh cards online off of eBay, and they were supposed to ship here on Tuesday, but nothing came of it. So I figured either somebody took the cards or I don't know, the mail guy didn't deliver the cards. Cuz like I bought Yu-Gi-Oh packs, and they were not expensive, but they were still like a hefty bit of change. They were like $50. So I bought 2 boxes and they never showed up, which is really weird. So what I did though was I filed a complaint to my... Not complaint. I filed like a claim. I don't know, what do you call it? I just told them that like the package didn't arrive, and maybe by Monday or... Wait, Monday's like a presidential holiday, right? So maybe by Tuesday they might respond back, but I don't know if you guys ever gotten anything missing or like stolen in the mail before. I can't imagine like one time in people's lives that doesn't happen. It's happened to me like maybe very rarely, maybe like one time, once or twice, but not me personally. I know it's happened to my sister before. Sometimes when she orders stuff online, she mails it to my house, and sometimes it never really gets to where it's supposed to go, and she has to file a complaint to somebody. I don't know who. And usually it gets resolved that way, but I don't really ask her about that stuff. So I wouldn't know. Okay. What's with the bunnies? They have like a bunny face going on. Let me open up this first. This time I got the hand cam a little bit closer to the desk so that you guys don't just like have the whole hand cam blurry. I think if anything, if I were to ever open up more cards on stream, I would just have the hand cam set up like this, just be it a lot closer. Oh my god. This is a pretty... well, it's a really tough box to open. Kind of feels like, I don't know, somebody glued it. Okay. I put in emotes usually for 75 XP before the dream starts, just happen to hit the bunny? What does that mean? Is YouTube doing something for emotes where you guys have to pay currency for that? Finally! They're competing with Twitch! Not really, I don't know that for sure. But I thought for a second there that they're making moves. Bunch of plastic. Nice. And we got the Mega Blurry EX Kangaskhan. Okay, hold on. I have to try and reorient this. Hold on. I find that for most people, whenever they watch streams, it's most likely gonna be on Twitch rather than YouTube. Because Twitch is just like oriented to streaming, whereas YouTube's just more oriented to brain rot and shorts. Okay. That worked, somehow. Alright. I'm gonna set the little kid and the mom on the side. And we're gonna have the big mom and the little kid on the side too. But look at how giant this card is. Where the fuck do people put this shit? I don't even think the binders can hold these. I know there's probably like collectors out there that will maybe hold this stuff and put it somewhere, but I don't know where I would do that with. Okay, we got 2 packs. Oh wait, no, we got 4 packs. 4 packs. I don't know what though. Mega Evolution and Destined Rivals. Nice. Time for gambling, guys. Oh, that reminds me. I saw on... I've been on a short binge, and I've been watching whatever's getting recommended to me. But a lot of it's just been more informational stuff. And I watched a short on Microsoft, and they were saying that they went out and did some research to understand more of their market and their distribution. And they said that for Windows, that it's the second most purchased product. And the first most purchased product was Doom. Which is very interesting. And I don't know why. Because what they said was Windows was on 30 million people's PCs, whereas Doom was number 1. So somehow the operating system is second to a game, which I don't know how the fuck that works. Okay. We got a bunch of magnets floating together. Really cool art. I'm pretty sure I got this before, but it looks really nice. We got a bunny sitting on the trash can toilet taking a shit. Wondering why the fuck you're looking at him. Ooh, we got an Ivysaur. Nice. Looks so nice in the rain. We got the Ultra Ball. Something's coming out of that, but I don't know what. Shift-Re coming in hot. Uh, I don't know what it is though. It's like a Pinocchio type nose. Maybe it's a tree that can move. We have Magnezone. Magnets, nice. More fucking magnets. We got a little boy lost in the woods, Wally. Oh man, I remember this so much. This one card keeps popping up like quite often. It's the bunny that keeps kicking the fire egg sack thing. Nice. And we got Sandslash. I think it's a mole. A porcupine mole. Whoa! And we got the Mega Kangaskhan EX. Wow, how fitting. That's interesting. And the Batman symbol again. Cool. So now we got the whole trio of cards. We got Mega Kangaskhan, the profile pick version, and then we got the big one, and we got the regular one. Okay. I'm assuming that's like the majority of the Kangaskhan family. Okay, that's cool. I might put these together, maybe in like a binder somewhere. I've had so many of those card binders. I feel like I should just put them in there. What a crazy coincidence. All right. Oh, let's open up a Destin Rivals. Oh, not only that, but I saw in a different short that for Doom, I'm not sure if like the military still uses Doom as a training simulator, but I saw in a short that the military was using Doom the game just so that they can train their soldiers. Because the Doom AI, from what I saw, and the short talked about it, was that it was so advanced because and that's like how a lot of FPS games are learning from it. So the military started getting involved, and they would have their own Doom simulators where their soldiers would go and train using Doom. God. Damn it, I wish somebody would train me how to open up Pokemon cards. It's like a 50-50 shot. Either I open it on the first try or I don't. Alright. Here you go. Here's another code card. And what do we got? We got Dragonfly. Wow. Dragonfly with a... what is it? A stick for a tail. I got Lapras. Nice. Or Lapras. Oh, it's like a little girl on the right here. Oh, damn it! I slipped off. Got a fighting monkey that's angry. An apple that you're gonna take a bite out of, but you don't realize that it's a Pokemon. Ooh, we got Ogerpon. That's pretty neat, and has the sunset on the left. Yeah, this is a nice looking card. Oh, whoops. Lurantis? I don't know what it's called. Lurantis? Pretty sure. Got a walkie-talkie, Team Rocket's transceiver. You got Team Rocket's Larvitar. Trying to look at you with the stink eye. Like, what the fuck you doing in my territory? Oh! We got Magikarp. Nice. Like, it looks so simple, but I like the art for it. Oh, and we got Ethan's roaring dino thing. Typhlosion. Nice. And we got Leaf Energy. Cool. Hey Kazi, how's it going, man? How you been doing? How's your Valentine's Day? Misty's even? You had to step away for a few minutes? That's alright, man. I don't mind that. If you gotta do something, you gotta do it. Yeah, we're still opening up some Pokemon cards, though. Maybe I'll mix it up after this with some Yu-Gi-Oh! It was alright. It was a slow day at work yesterday. Really? On Valentine's Day? The time where people get together? And then they have their only one shot to get fucking? I know Flame Bro was out looking for a lady. You mean busy or do you mean getting busy? Okay, we got another Mega Evolution Digital Booster Pack. Wow. I have to imagine that nobody ever redeems this. I don't know who, realistically speaking. Like, I don't know why they ever put these into the packs anyways. Like, it does nothing. I don't think even kids would even touch this. I'm just being honest. I don't think anybody ever plays it. We got a flour sack with some balls for hands. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Firo. Almighty bird in the sky with a gang of other birds. It's kind of... I like the art for it because it kind of goes with the magnet Pokemon. And then there's what the fuck is this? It's like a bug. Nincada. It's like burrowing through feces in the ground. We got Nacli, Nacli. Is that how it's called? Nacli? I remember this was from Scarlet and Violet, but I thought this was like a piece of shit that I stepped on or something. Oh wait, no, it's like the symbol for salt. The periodic table. We have Mega Signal. Yeah, cool. We got a bug that's gonna latch onto you at night and feed on your blood. It's Shed Ninja. Ninetales. That's kind of cool looking. Put that to the side. Oh, we got Grumpig. Damn, he's really feeling it. He's feeling it in the water. He's gonna take a big old pee-pee in it too. And that blue is gonna turn yellow soon. And we got Spiritomb. I remember I had this one time in one of the tins. I don't know if I still... I don't remember where I put it, but I do remember this Pokemon. Some sort of ball ghost. And we got Dialga or Dialga. I don't know how you spell it. And then Lightning Energy. Alright. Oh, well, what else was I gonna talk about? I've been writing these down just so that I have something to say. Oh, so I watched this short, and I don't know if you guys think it's like a skeptical thing or like a crazy coincidence. So I watched like a girl that was crying because she lost her cat. And then she had like a bright idea of showing a picture of her cat to like other cats. And she had it on a phone and she just... like, she shoved it in their face. And miraculously, somehow in the matter of days, like, afterwards, the cat came back to her. So it's almost as if she was asking the cats for advice. Or, like, have you seen this cat? I don't know how it works exactly, but I imagine maybe it's because it smelled the scent of their cat. So maybe that's how it kind of works. But imagine if you needed to find somebody, you could just like... well, actually, that... maybe there is some truth to that, and maybe that would kind of work. Because the way I put it is like, if you can give something like a scent to a dog, then they can smell it, and then they can track somebody down. But who knew cats could do that too? Alright. Ooh, Ethan's Pichu decided to put it out in the field because it doesn't want it no more. But it puts on a brave smile even though it's gotten abandoned. Nice. I'll put that to the side. I'll keep that. We got a rampaging Tauros. I got a cheap knockoff Pikachu that is a hybrid. Cool. Another Team Rocket's Larvitar. Team Rocket's Transceiver. Wow. Ooh, Team Rocket's Nidoqueen. It's about to headbutt you. Team Rocket's Ampharos. An electric... I don't know what it's called. I don't know what this is. An electric thing. I don't know. It conducts a... Oh! Metatite. Doing its squats. Because it has to get into shape. To kick people's asses. And we got a Rattata. With a black ass. Why does it have that? That's weird. Nice. And we got a Hydrapple. Cool. With some water energy. Okay, let's move on to some Yu-Gi-Oh! Hydrapple is a pimp. Is he? Here, open up the Burst Protocol first. This is from the newest set. I generally just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because of the archetypes, but like I just open whatever sets I can get my hands on, and if they're like really cheap. Oh wait, hold on. It's 3 from the back. This is like the only card game that I know for like the pack trick, so I could put that in the back. So it doesn't ruin it. We got Mischief of Wolves. We got Little Red Riding Hood surrounded by wolves. About the gangbanger. Nice. Duke Archfiend. Some edgy goth lord with horns. DDD Alfred the Divine Sage King. Well, at least that's something I don't have. That's good. Actually, let me put that to the side. I need to put that into the binder. Forbidden Ritual Art. We got a fat... I don't know what it is. We got a fat thing lying on the ritual bed. It's about to be sacrificed for the greater good. Throne of the Archfiends. Wow. Fist-Armed Dragon. I don't think I have this, but it's doing the multi-punches from JoJo. Radiant Typhoon Ascendance. Cool. And we got a Foxy Lady. GMX Velox. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, I did the pack trick wrong. Alright, that's fine. And we got some goblins about to get fucked by some big muscular furry guy. And they're probably running away because they're in prison or something. I don't know. Riot's reasoning. Okay, what else? Actually, let me do this. Anyways, I also bought this from, I saw that they had these things on sale. They had, like, National Geographic kits. I don't know if you guys ever, like, bought any National Geographic things when you were kids. But I saw this on sale, and it was down to, like, $3. But nobody bought them, or nobody was buying them. Which, to be fair, though, I don't know anybody in their right mind that would buy this stuff. Except for me. I wanted to see what was in it. I was kind of curious. I know this is like for kids, but it says that, like, I'm not persuaded by the gold. I know most of this stuff is like pyrite, but I'm kind of curious what you get for $3. So, Like, inside this, if it wasn't on sale, this would be $12. Which, at that point, I don't think it would be worth it at all. Oops. Okay, let me just open this. Okay. I don't know if I want to make a mess, but it probably wouldn't be a mess. I'm just genuinely curious. Okay. So there's like a whole map for this. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's not really helpful, but I guess if you want to learn about the history of pyrite and fool's gold, you can kind of do that. It's a little too big for the screen, though. Well, actually, maybe if I set it down a little bit. Hey, it doesn't come with a shovel, though. It scammed me. There's a bunch of gold, but no shovel. Yeah, but there's like a lot of stuff here. I don't know if like the doubloons, I don't know where they got that from. But it does say that there is a doubloon in here, so we have to kind of dig it out. And here, if anybody knows any of the languages, I guess if you're multilingual, you know, you can read this as if you read IKEA instructions to assemble something. Oh, we got a magnifying glass too. Nice. Wow. Now you guys can't see shit at all. What the fuck is the point of this? This doesn't magnify anything. It just magnifies your own eyes and makes it more blurry. Like, I'm literally not kidding. It does nothing. What's the point of this? This is dumb. I wonder if, like, kids out there, they would buy, like, 2 of the magnifying glasses and then they just put them together. Have, like, eye magnifying glasses. That's one way to make your own glasses, if you want to magnify something. Alright. And we also got a carton for something. A whole bunch of stuff here. I can't help but feel like I'm missing a couple things. I bought some Animal Planet book before. Animal Planet? I'm trying to remember. There used to be something that I watched when I was a kid, but I forgot what it was what it was called. It wasn't National Geographic, but it was like a book of some kind. And then you could like highlight and then like color or do something with it. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I forgot. Oh, I think it was something called Highlights. Yeah, Highlights for Kids. Okay, so it says 1 chest dig brick. They call it dig brick. I mean, I don't think it's a brick, but what does this say? Blue marble. Okay, let's see. How do I open this though? Some kids used to torture bugs using the sunlight, unfortunately. I've never really done that before. One thing I did do was I did experiment with bees. But for the most part, I just like took them in the palm of my hand. And then I just close up my palm. And then I realized that the bees would sting you, so that's the point where I just realized that bees, well, maybe I shouldn't just bother them by any means. But like as a kid though, I had nothing else to do. I wasn't gonna do homework because I thought it was fucking boring. So for the most part, what I did during recess was, if I had detention, I'd just sit on the lunch benches. And if I didn't have detention, I'd go out on the bee field. Oh my god, what the fuck? Wait, the whole thing is a brick? Oh, wow. Okay, well, how the fuck are you supposed to do this? Do you just smash this thing up? There's no way. Oh my god, the whole thing is like the brick. So you gotta... So this is just for decoration, but you gotta... I thought you had to, like, open it. Damn. Okay. I don't know if I want to make a mess, though. Hold on. I'm just gonna use this. You guys are still gonna see it regardless. I'm not gonna make the mess of my whole desk here. I have to wonder though, how do kids find this fun? This literally reminds me of like one of those digging type things I see at Walmart, where you can find like 1 out of 50 and then it's like gold or some shit. Like, I never got to do this as a kid because I don't know. It's not just because of money, but I never really thought this was like a thing. And we never had digging type stuff when I was a kid either. Like, when I was a kid as well, I never was interested in playing with toys. So it never really came about, I guess. Like, when I was a kid, I was a lot more active. Like, I would just go out and play during recess if I had the opportunity to. Oh, you guys want to know what's kind of messed up about this as well? You don't have any safety goggles. But I'm breaking it, though. Hey, Lufa. How's it going, man? What is this? This is just chatting. But we're also doing like a hand cam thing, so... If you're wondering what we're doing, we're opening up a treasure chest that's supposed to contain gold. Yeah, we're slowly digging it out. And some people would find this as ASMR, I think. Not exactly the most entertaining thing I would do, even if I was younger. But maybe to an extent, somebody will find this fun. This is pretty sweet. I mean, is it? You know, if they really wanted kids to play with this, instead of just giving them, like, I don't know, something to shove up their nose, maybe like a hammer, that would help. I don't know how you're supposed to dig through all this with just this. There has to be something you can do with it. I don't know what the fuck the point of the magnifying glass is, too. And we're gonna open up cards after this. Oh, God. Oh, I wonder if you guys saw, well, I don't know, maybe you guys didn't see it, but I saw on, well, I saw it through like a YouTube short that apparently there was like some people causing a commotion, or I don't know what you want to call it, but there was like some people upset because they were talking with their AI chatbots, and then they realized that the developers of the AI platform updated it so that the AI chatbots are brain dead, and they won't have like the mental stimulation of providing you attention. And so far it's become like a problem with people I wouldn't say like mental health, but it's been a problem for people that are more attached to something that doesn't exist than doing stuff in real life. And so much so that the people that complained about it, they formed a subreddit and they were demanding the people roll back the update so that the AI isn't brain dead and they can talk to them in a more romantic way. And this was like I don't know how much of a big, like how big the subreddit is, but I do know that I don't know, there was like a lot of people that joined the subreddit. And they were kind of, I don't know, asking for their chatbots back, which is really weird to think about. Because ironically, though, if they're all together and they're lonely or whatnot, right? Why don't they just talk to each other if they have their subreddit? Like, it seems such a simple thing, right? If people are lonely and they started a subreddit together, they're united by the chatbots and want them back. Why don't they just talk to each other? It seems like the simplest solution. But maybe I don't know. Maybe some people are really shy when it comes to that sort of thing. I don't know how you guys would normally go about making new friends in general. But I feel like for like the landscape for today or this generation is most likely you're just gonna make online friends than real life friends. But I have noticed that when you get older, you do make less friends just because you're more preoccupied and your circumstances doesn't involve you being surrounded by other people. Not gonna lie, most people don't meet the standards to be my friend. I don't have high standards when it comes to friends in general. But I will say though, when it comes to friends, I don't really have a need for emotional attachment. But that's because it's my own personality. I'm just generally introverted. So, I'm not like outgoing to the point where every day I need to have a social outlet and I need to talk to somebody. Where I think for the most part, most people are outgoing and they want to be able to go throughout their day and have some sort of social interaction. Whereas for me, I don't really have the craving for that. That's partly one of the reasons why whenever I do anything, I don't really go on social media all that much. And I don't talk to a whole lot of people. Not because I'm shy, not because I'm like unaware, or not because I need to understand more about people in general and how they feel. It's more so I don't know, I just don't gravitate towards talking to people in general. I get mad at stupidity rather quickly. I'm pretty lenient when somebody does something that they perceive as wrong. I'd say when it comes to me personally, I don't get angry over a lot of things. I'm very patient when it comes to most people. Like, one example I could give is, like, if people come into the chat, or they come into the stream, and then they tell me something really sad, or they tell me something happened to them today. Or they say, Froggy's, I don't know, I'm sad today. My wife left me. Or, what is it? I don't know. Generally, most streamers would say that's like trauma dumping. And they would say, nah, you need to go away, but they would do it in a polite way. Because they don't want you to bring down the vibes or something. But for me, though, like, same goes for real life. I don't really... I don't know. I'm like more of a listener than I am like a chatter, if that makes sense. Like, the same thing goes for, like, my family as well. Usually, whenever my dad goes out, like, he goes along with me for car rides, and we go to wherever I need to go. Like, if I needed to shop somewhere, he'd be like, yeah, let's go, son. And then he would just yap on and on. He would just yap my fucking ears off. And we just talk about, damn it, I've been married for like 20 years, and you know how your mom can be. But that's just the way that she is, you know, she's annoying. And for the most part, like, I can listen through all that. Like, it might be that whenever I do talk to somebody and then I listen to them, it might not be as if I'm not listening, right? Because I don't respond that much. But I can guarantee you, I do listen to everything that you say. I might not go, yeah. Uh-huh. That's right. I don't do that bullshit, alright? I don't do, oh. I don't make sounds. There's no point in making sounds like that. So if I don't say anything, I am listening. And for the most part, if I have nothing of value to say, I don't say anything at all. Like, if you're asking for input or something, while I don't have any strong opinions, I can't really give you anything much of value. A lot of the stuff that I do know about is just mostly about facts and, you know, stuff I have learned about. But I'm not like the type of person that's gonna give you unwarranted advice, if that makes sense. But I'd say, like, generally speaking, I'm not somebody who judges people either. I generally don't care what people do. You know, you could be a furry for all I give a fuck. Like, for me, it isn't about, like, what you do, what you wear, and what you see. Like, I don't care about that. I guess maybe, like, to say I don't care about that specifically. It's more so about what you know that I care more about. Froggies, I bet non-furries are the minorities in your stream. I'm not really sure what's like my minority when it comes to streams. Generally speaking, whoever comes into the streams, they just come by their own free will. But I like to think that for my streams in particular, anybody comes in, it's of all walks of life. You could be like some sort of outer space alien, and you could blend in with people just by commenting online and I wouldn't know about it. That's the amazing part. Nice. We got the butt crack. We all furries here? What? There's no way. Looks at frog. Well, I don't have fur at all. I just have wet skin. Oh, I swear to God, just breaking this off of my hand is a lot easier than it is using this stupid pick. I must imagine this is what people do when they're in prison and then they have this pick and they just like shiv the wall in order to break it piece by piece. Damn, so National Geographic, they're giving little kids shivs. That's cool. They're preparing them for prison. They're also giving them, like, the ability to, you know, shovel out of prison just by using this. I'm not. Yeah, Kazi's not a furry. I know that for sure. He's a regular gamer like Flame Bro. Where the fuck is the gold? Give the frog some gold. Have I been lied to? Is there no gold in this? I thought they were supposed to have doubloons. Are they like very small? Oh my god. It must be in this half, because this other half has literally nothing. That sucks, man. Well, let me see. Let me keep breaking them in half. I don't know what they use for this, but it looks like it's chalk of some kind. I think, like, in terms of not just, like, friendships, but also in relationships, I'm not somebody that really cares all that much about having relationships, personally speaking. But I know, like, the older people get, and when they have kids or they have, like, a relationship of some kind, you kind of feel like you're pressured to have a relationship of some kind by, like, either your parents or maybe some of your siblings. But like, I'll tell you this right now, my sister is like 40 years old, and she doesn't have a guy, so. And that's fine, you know, some people don't really want to have a relationship, some people don't want to have a husband or like a wife or something. It's not the end of the world. Here, I'll be a little bit pessimistic. At some point, everybody's gonna die alone. That's just how it is. I'm lonely, can we change the subject? Okay, we can change the subject. Alright, let me see. Did you guys watch the PlayStation State of Play? I heard that, what was it? I heard the God of War trilogy was coming out. Or they're remaking it. I don't know if there's any games that you guys... I'm pretty sure if you guys have consoles, you guys watch the State of Play. But I was kind of surprised there was only like 500,000... There was, what was it? 500,000 people watched the stream for the PlayStation State of Play. Which is like really amazing in the grand scheme of things. I've never really seen a number that high. I'm trying to remember if there was like a... like concurrent people have watched like a singular stream. I'm trying to remember if there was 1 million people that have just tuned into one specific stream. I've been disinterested in PlayStation games after 2020. Nice, you guys see the light. You're gonna go into the PC gaming now? I'm glad some people are able to see it. They know that PCs are the best. Nope, anything good announced? Well, there was a couple things announced. I know Silent Hill... something. I forgot. Silent Hill something's gonna have a release of some kind. So they're coming out with that. And what else? I know Legacy of Kain is coming out with a remaster. But that's like something that I'm kind of mildly interested in. But I only have my PS5 for Spider-Man and GTA 6. Damn, you're gonna be waiting for a long while for GTA 6, man. It might be another 10 years until it can never come out. Just like Elder Scrolls 6. It was released, the trailer for it was released a long while ago. And all it did was just show the text. And people were so hyped by it. I could say the same thing when people were hyped about the Staples logo getting changed. It's amazing the night and day difference. And that's what all people need to get hyped up. They just need an announcement and they just need to show the text without having any gameplay, anything to do with the game, and they'll be hyped up about it. They'll be like, "Wow! I didn't know it was coming out." Picking any PC or console over the rest is done yourself a disservice. Variety is the spice of life. I also heard that for Xbox, and I did a little bit of research because it was like the video I was gonna put out. And I know that for Xbox Game Pass, for the Ultimate... I don't know why they have 3 different Game Passes, but for the Ultimate one, the Ultimate tier, it costs $30, whereas a year ago it was $20, and then another year before that it was $15. So it more than doubled the price for the Ultimate Game Pass. I don't know what Ultimate does. I don't know what it does exactly, but I imagine it just allows you more access to games or something. I don't know who pays for Ultimate Edition. Maybe some people do and they think it's a good value. But $30 seems like a lot of money just to pay for a service, just to access more games. Because at that point, right? At that point, if you pay $30 for a subscription, I feel like you're kind of better off just paying for the game in general. Also, I don't know if you get access to like early, like DLC stuff with it. So I don't know that for sure. Because some people, they get pre-order bonuses whenever they buy a game. And some people really like pre-order bonuses. Either it comes with like an art book or, I don't know, some sort of... what is it? I don't know, soundtrack, art book, statue. That's like the most generic things I can think of. Man, so far... we cracked open half of this, maybe like a third already, and none of them have doubloons inside. Have I been lied to? National Geographic just gave me a huge brick and told me to go fuck myself. You ain't getting the gold because we got the gold. They have the gold to themselves. All I got was shit. Having gets me discounts on Apex Battle Passes, which we buy as well. Really? It gets you discounts just for having a Game Pass? I didn't know that. I'm sure it'd be worth it depending on like what tier it is. But I think, personally speaking, $30 is a lot of money. It would have been nice if they just stuck with the $15 a month. Oh, I wonder if you guys know this, but I saw that for Steam, compared to Epic Games is losing money just by Just by existing and just by like operating and having all the costs for it. I don't know if you guys know about that. Hey Flame Bro, how's it going, man? How's your Valentine's Day? Did you find a cute girl yet? Did you do the birds and the bees with them? Did you get the honey? I hope you're doing good. I've been in the other streams, but I've been lurking. Oh. I had a feeling Flame Bro was here. Usually, some people like to lurk in the streams. I never call them out, because they know who they are. And it's Valentine's, I forgot to get a girl again. That's okay, Flame Bro, that's okay. You have yourself. You have your right hand too. Not everybody needs to have a girlfriend. Same goes for women. As long as you have hands, that's all you need. Alright. We got one piece though. We got a rock. I'm not saying that as like a negative thing. I just mean that you know, you can do a lot with like your right and left hands. Or so I've heard. I don't get it. What are you talking about? I'm sure some people are cracking up. They were like, Froggies, what do you mean right or left hand? You guys know what I mean. You weird people. It's National Singles Day. Yeah, you goobers, it's National Singles Day. I got the Fortnite Battle Pass. Nice, Flame Bro. Do you have to rank up? Well, I'm pretty sure you have to, but I don't know how long it usually takes. I swear every single game nowadays has to have a Battle Pass. I don't know why. every game is getting in on like the whole Battle Pass craze. I swear to God, man. Even gacha games have a Battle Pass. And each game has their own launcher. I don't get that too. I don't know why they have their own game launchers. That's kind of dumb. Well, no, well, maybe that's not kind of... But I imagine like the operating costs, you have to include it as well. Whereas if you have it on Steam, you don't have to worry about servers or you don't have to worry about any maintenance problems at all. So if you just put it on a gaming platform, you don't really have to think about it all that much. I mean, mini launcher on top of the main launcher. Man, I like, there's some game launchers I don't really like. And maybe some people might not like it when I say, like, that maybe, like, it's your favorite game platform. But I think, from what I've seen, some game platforms, even though they're good, they can get kind of annoying. So for one, I think it's like Origin, and the other one's GOG, and for Epic Games as well. Whenever I boot up my PC, all three of them literally just pop up like a computer virus. I don't know why it does that. I wish I could just get them to stop doing that. And literally, the only one that doesn't do it, like whenever I play games, is Steam. Steam opens when I want it to open. It doesn't do the bullshit of just popping up out of nowhere. And each game has its own launcher. Oh, okay. And we have it until halfway through March. I'm trying to think of like an online game that doesn't have a battle pass. Because that seems impossible nowadays. Like, so far from what I've learned is that for game developers, if your game doesn't have a battle pass, then you're just losing money. in the most common general sense type of way. No matter what online game it is, it will have a battle pass, because if you don't, you're just losing out on money, according to them. Which I'm sure it's kind of true. You might lose like a couple dollars here and there, but I like to think that people have their own ideas on what's worth it and what's not. Hey, fighting for myself, how's it going, man? You can turn it off, I think, by going to your startup app settings. Really? You can do that? There's one other thing that I didn't put into the video, but I do want to like talk about it. I know it's like a really minor thing, but I might as well put it out there as well. So I know for GOG, I do buy games on there, but one annoying thing that I found is that whenever I look into my email, GOG would just spam me with a bunch of codes. Like literally 10 emails a day saying that I'm gonna miss out on a deal of a lifetime. If you don't buy this game, if you don't buy Batman Arkham City, we'll give you this long fucking code that you gotta input. And it's only gonna last like 5 hours. And by the time I click on it, it's already done. And it keeps spamming that all fucking day. I know I can unsubscribe to that, but holy shit, man. I don't know why they do that. Like lately I've been seeing when it comes to companies and gaming developers, GOG is like it's a good platform, don't get me wrong. They are DRM free, but they do things that are kind of annoying to me. And that's between the launcher and that, those are the only two annoying things that does it. Like literally only two. But for GOG, the reason why most people really like it is because it's DRM free. So when you buy a game on there, you don't get a license for it. You buy you get the actual game and you own it. Whereas Steam and some of the other platforms, if not all of them, when you buy a game, you don't own the game. You just get a license and a copy of the game. So, but to me, I'm kind of indifferent about it because, I don't know, owning versus having a copy, I don't know, I don't really see the difference. Because, like, I have a lot of games and I've had a lot that I played through, but I don't really go back and play the games that I played through, or I don't have a vested interest in, I don't know, like Steam most likely won't take away games. I haven't seen them do that before. If you own a game because you bought it, like you have it. You don't, like you aren't restricted from playing it. Startup apps is going well. You aspire me to become a better speaker. Oh, really? A better speaker? Am I like a really good speaker? I thought I was just like talking out of my ass. Because whatever I think of, I just put it out there. I don't really dance around the bullshit. I don't really sugarcoat nothing. In the most general sense, like I'm like honest to a T. I don't really give people lies and I don't feed them misinformation. I just state my opinion or whatever I learned. I don't really do any of that sort. I'm not a YouTuber that makes like thumbnails where it had like the shocked face in the front. And then it has to make like loud noises. I don't do that. Some people might really like that type of content, but I just keep away from it. I don't give a shit about it. Same thing with reaction type content. I never had an interest in doing reaction where I just like watch a video and then, you know, you sit there stone-faced and then you go, hey, 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 like, you don't do that, right? But don't get me wrong, you know, if you like watching that type of content, there's no shame in that. Maybe you like seeing other people's reactions. EA and Ubi's Origin does the same with mine. Yeah, I don't know why they have to do that. If they just disabled it by default, like we would be good. We would be fine. The reason why I don't like it is because when I start up my PC, everything else has to load. So when I boot it up, including like the PC has to warm up a little bit. So it has to like load the it has to load like the taskbar, it has to load like the background too. And then when it adds the launchers, it just adds more strain to it, and I don't like that. Steam has plenty of games that are just completely broken, like Shadows of the Empire. I wish that worked. Yeah, there's plenty of games on there that Steam does have faults in. Like, I'm trying to remember one other game I played. Like Bully. We played Bully a couple of times on stream. Because I just wanted to play it for the story. And it would just break if I didn't have a patch for it. So there are some games on there that you can't really play unless you have a patch or an unofficial version for it. Just so that you can get through the game without it crashing. But the same can be said with some of the popular games too. Like for Fallout New Vegas, if you don't install like a patch of some kind, or something that will prevent like things going wrong where you have to constantly reload it. So in that game, I found myself in like a couple situations where the game can't progress because the quest broke. I would have to reload it. And then in order to fix that sort of thing, you could download like an unofficial or like a patch just so that it prevents crashing or bugs or things of that nature happening. Honesty is good. It means that you can be honest with yourself too. Oh, I'm very honest. I don't lie about anything. Like, people could say that's a bad thing about being too honest, but I like to think that it's a good thing. Because it lets you know that people are just who they are, and they're not lying to you at face value. Right? So if I'm honest with you guys, I'm just telling you like straight up what it's like, or what it is. I'm not lying to you by any means. Is holding your tongue being honest in your opinion? It depends. So, when it comes to social awareness, and it comes to most things having to do with people's emotions, that's something that I'm generally not good at. So I can't really say that I'm like gonna hold my tongue when it comes to that sort of thing. And I had this happen one time with a friend that I once had, and she was a very kind friend. But they thought I was always very pessimistic. Or not like pessimistic, but they always thought that I was better than them. Or, I don't know, I think that's the word. They always thought that I was like trying to tell them what to do, or like being better than them. Which I wasn't. I mean, I don't think I'm better than anybody. Everybody is unique in their own way, and they have their own skill sets, and they have their own abilities and potential to do whatever they want. Narcissistic? I wouldn't say like I'm narcissistic, but I do have a fatal flaw in trying to do better. When I say do better, it's like not good enough, right? So, for one thing, I always criticize my karaoke skills, and I always criticize my art skills, because they're not good enough. And I know for a fact that if I can do better if I put more time and effort into it. So I can never really be happy with something unless I do better in it. Or get better. That's the right word for it. Honesty is important for yourself just as much or more so than others. Lying to yourself leads to ignorance. I generally never try to lie to myself by any means. If I see something, I'm just gonna call it by what it is. If it's bullshit, I'll just say it. There's like, you can't sugarcoat something that's shit. Like, you can't. Okay. I've been at this for like how many minutes? Like 30 minutes just digging through this. And I've still not found any gold yet. So I don't know where they put the gold, but it has to be in here. Otherwise I got scammed and they gave me nothing. I've been waiting for the gold doubloons for these 30 minutes. But anyways, I want to say that when it comes to meeting people and getting to know them, I feel like, I don't know, like if I make mistakes, then you kind of just learn from it. But there's also the saying that history can repeat itself. And I feel like for some people, when they get into your life, for the ones that are there in your life for the short time that they are, the saying goes is that the reason why they are there is just to teach you a lesson. And it could be very broad as to what the lesson is, but for the short term, they are there for that specific reason. And I think for me, what I learned out of it is that not just that certain people will accept you for who you are, and other things could be that I could obviously be like a lot more aware of things and maybe be more socially aware when it comes to talking with people. Where I've said like honesty is like the best policy, I guess. Not everything that you say, even though it's honest, people want to hear. I think that's the takeaway from it. Or part of the lesson that I learned. Oh, wait. We found some pyrite. Or is it gold? I don't know. Jake and Daxter 2 doesn't work right on current PlayStations. Does it? Okay. I mean, to me, it looks like a rock. It doesn't look like gold or pyrite by any means. Okay, we also have the gold coins. Oh, it's stuck to this. Oh my god, we got the doubloons! We're rich! Now we can buy a whole ship with this. Actually, maybe one of them is enough to buy a speedboat. We got the gold! Hey Ember Crit, how's it going, man? We're just doing a little bit of just chatting. We're talking about like honesty and how it can be the best policy. And some of the experiences that I've had. But how's your Valentine's Day? How's that been going? Damn, I wonder what kind of doubloon this is. Can you imagine that they made it themselves? Damn. I'll put this over here first while I get the other ones out. We're gonna take a better look at this. Maybe I'll like rinse it over some water so that you guys can see it. But it's kind of nice looking. I wonder what it's made of. Wonder if it's silver. I bet some people clicked on this stream and they were expecting froggies to talk. And they weren't expecting me digging like some kids' treasures. What the fuck? I came here for just chatting. Why are you doing this? Well, I don't know. This kind of it was just kind of happened. Spur of the moment type of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rinse this with some water, but the other stuff won't come out. Oh, this is also a piece of it too. Man, can you imagine though? Can you imagine if I bring this to like a pawn shop, and then I tell them, yeah, this is real gold. How much can I get for it? I'm just kidding. I don't think that would work. I'm pretty sure they have some way to detect whether something is gold or not. But I am kind of curious. I wonder like what percentage of this is like copper or silver. See, that's the question that we gotta figure out. How much is this worth to a pawn shop? It's pretty decent. I didn't really do anything interesting, but I managed to sleep for 12 hours last night. Nice, man. You're like Flame Bro. Flame Bro got a lot of sleep because he missed out on Valentine's Day. Okay, alright. I don't think there's anything else amongst the ruins and the remnants of the treasure chest. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this. This is just like a sad puddle of crap. It was once a beautiful treasure chest made out of chalk. Now it just became this. Alright, I'm gonna go and rinse this off. I'm also gonna put this like downwards. Just so that I don't like have this like end up like on the table here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and wash this stuff off. Hopefully it does come off. If it doesn't, then I don't know. We'll figure out something else. Okay, let me move this stuff down here as well. This is really dirty. Alright, I'll be back. I'll be back. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I washed it as best as I can. And it came out like this. I gave it a good sunk. A good washing for about two minutes or so. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get off like a lot of the gunk here. I don't know where they got like the coins for it, but I imagine they must have just like printed them themselves. But there's like a lot of oxidizing here. There's definitely... It's definitely old. It's not really that new by any means. I wonder where they printed these. But it's nice that we got some pyrite too. This must mean that it's partly copper. Pretty nice though. The emblem for it. Alright. Wow. Sparkly. Man, can you imagine if you were to find these when you were kids? And you told your parents, wow, I found gold, Dad. Mom. We're rich. Wow. I don't know. I think if, like, for most kids, they don't really think about getting or becoming rich. I think for most kids, they just... I don't know. I feel like it's a lot better when you're, like, kids don't think about money all that much. But as you get older, you think about money a lot because it's like the primary source of things. Because you need money to survive, you need money to buy things, and you need money to do things. I'm glad you got something. Yeah, I'm glad too. I was kind of surprised. I thought they wouldn't give me anything. Anyways, what else was I gonna talk about? Oh, hold on, let me... I do have like the Pokeball that we can open. Yeah, we need to open this one up, and also we need to open up the last Yu-Gi-Oh pack. Oh, I talked about this earlier, and I don't know if anybody had any experiences with it. So I ordered some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I talked about this early in the stream, and they were like $50. So, like, supposedly it was supposed to arrive on Tuesday, but somehow it got lost, I think, and it said it got delivered, but it wasn't. So I imagine one of two things happened. Either somebody took it, or maybe the delivery or the mailman didn't really deliver it. So I don't know that for sure. And right now I'm still like waiting to see what happened because I filed a claims for it. Not claims, I don't know what it's called. It's different from a claims, but I need to let them know that I didn't get it. With popular media today, I would not be remotely surprised if kids these days were obsessed with money, unfortunately. I like to think that maybe it's because it's the obsession of microtransactions of games such as Roblox. I don't want to say it's like corrupting the minds of people or kids in general, but it kind of gets some ideas of grandeur of how much they can possibly utilize with money. And it's the amount of what you can do with it that maybe kind of persuades most people. And I think it's not just like a kid thing. I think it kind of extends to adults as well. Where when you get money and you're capable of buying things, the more you get, the more you want. And whatever you have is not enough. And what do they call that? They call that gluttony, right? One of the seven deadly sins. So, I feel like probably one of the worst ways to go about it as a person is to be gluttonous. And for the most part, oftentimes whenever we buy something or we collect something and we buy things with money, we don't really look at it very often. So whatever we have, we kind of take things for granted. Where, like I said, we don't look at it all that often, or the things that we do have, unless unless they're gone, then we kind of we kind of miss out on it. I guess that's I guess that's what I'm trying to say. We don't know that it's gone until it does happen, or we don't miss it until it's gone. How the fuck do you open this Pokeball? Pikachu, I choose you! Did that work? Whoa! Damn, that worked. But Pikachu didn't come out. This thing did. What is this? It's a fairy thing. Cool. Now I got a ball I don't know what to do with. I gotta put it somewhere though. What do we have in here? Oh. I'm surprised that they managed to cram in 3 packs into a small ball. Oh wait, we got another stamp thing too. This one kind of, I don't know what it is. It's like a hairy tree thing. It's like a tree fairy. Or a tree bush. Okay, we got Destined Rivals again. We got Surging Sparks. And we got Journey Together with a frog. Electric frog. Let's see. Let's just get this one out of the way. We've opened this so many times. At this point, I don't really think there's anything I'm missing from this. I don't think there would be. That's such a cool Pokeball, lovely container. I think it's fine. Like it's not like a bad. It's not like a bad design by any means. I just think it takes up a lot of space. Anything nowadays that people buy, everything has to have plastic. Alright, we got a clay animated... What is that? Nidoran? But what is it? It's like a little dinosaur. Ooh! We got a lawnmower. Rotom. An angry looking one. Yeah, they're coming up with lots of Pokemon these days. Very obscure, weird designs. We got some sort of cartoon dog, Growlithe. Got the supersonic bird, Swallow, with some big gale wings. Oh wait, we got another Ogerpon. Cool. This one's the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. That's nice. I'm gonna put this with the other ones. We got a Pikachu with nipple lights. That's weird. We got Morgrem. Some sort of monkey with long hair. We got a tiny dinosaur. Gibble. Porygon. Some sort of computer virus thing. And we got Magcargo. Magma slug. And also Leaf Energy. Wow. I won't lie though, so far this is my favorite. I did put it on the other side, but I do like it. This one has a nice design. It has nipple lights. Wonder why they thought that was a good idea. Maybe they're trying to go with like the stripper look. Okay, where's the other packs? Where did I put them? There's no way they're gone. I thought I put them on the table. Oh wait, no, it's over here. I put it on top. Cute, those are its eyes? What? Those are its eyes? Why did they design them that way? That's kind of weird. Okay, sure. We'll say that it's eyes. Damn, and here I thought we could see titties for the first time for Pokemon. Alright, we got the thunder conducting Eiffel Tower. Sorry, not thunder, electric tower. I like the Growlithe card. Growlithe. Oh, did I put it onto the side? Oh, I thought it was nice too. Very cartoonish. Damn Moron card. Moron. Alright. I'm so glad that it decided to focus now. I think if anything, I'm just gonna have the setup like this from now on. That includes with drawing with the tablet too. I think it's definitely a lot better so that it doesn't make it blurry. We got a fucking Chungus bear, Snorlax, with its arms out, T-posing. That's cool. It's kind of weird, but I like it. We got Primeape flexing on the other monkeys, despite it having no muscles at all. We got some sort of lonely bird that looks really weird. Hey Lufa, welcome back, man. Has flap as an attack too. Cool. We got what is this? We got turtle eating its own feces, or it's eating like crap. Nice, I think. Okay, all right. You got a flamingo thing with 2 balls. And it has mystical eyes and spiral drain. Wow. Oh, it evolves from Flittle. Is that like a little chicken? What is that? And we got Victini. Oh, I remember this. I remember we pulled the... What is it? We got the red sunburnt version of this one. That one looked absolutely terrible. It looked horrendous. And it was worth $500. That was one of the ugliest looking Pokemon cards I ever saw. Oh, we got we got a spiky tortoise. Trying to look at you because you're staring at its ass. It's like, what are you doing, man? Victimizes a mythical? Is it? Oh, we got a bunch of mice. Cool. Mosshold. With Familial March. That's what happens when you keep having mice and they keep multiplying. And what else? What do we got? We got Fueco. Crocodile thing. And we got Gouging Fire. Which is a bunch of stuff that I don't know what I'm looking at. What is this? Is there a face somewhere? God damn, I don't know where it ends and where it begins. The art looks nice, don't get me wrong, but kind of hard to tell what it is. Then we got Electric Energy. This is cool. I like these two. I like this more though. I'm gonna hold on to these. Alright, we got one more pack, and then we gotta move on the boring stuff of the night. We gotta move on to Yu-Gi-Oh! Eventually. I wonder. I'm kind of curious. Like, when you guys were kids, did you want to, like, do something when you grew up? Like, I know the saying was, like, when you were kids, like, everybody wanted to become something. Because either you idolized somebody or you wanted to... what is it? You wanted to... emulate somebody. Mosshold looks clean. Honestly, it looks nice. I like it. The whole family decided to appear on the card. When I was a kid, though, I wanted to be somebody that actually did something to help people. I don't know. I think I've said this multiple times before, but I wanted to be a police officer. Like, this is a journey together. Because I wanted to help people, but when I grew up, and the more I learned about things, the more complicated it kind of became. So, it kind of became... Like, I know some people, when it comes to, like, being in law enforcement, not everything is black and white. But I realized that if you're ever gonna follow what you believe in, even if it's not by the book, it's not something you can really do for a police officer. I wanted to be in IT. Oh, IT? You wanted to help people fix up their computers? You want to help people with their blue screens? Okay, we got a... I don't know what this is. It's like bugs with 2 mushrooms on top. Oh, we got some pizza dough as a Pokemon. Milcery. Cute. Very cute, but weird. Oh my god, we got a Paldean Wooper. Wow, looks like it's covered in shit. Oh, what do they call this? This is very familiar. They call it the axolotl, right? Or is it axolotl? I don't remember. The only reason why I know that is because they're in Minecraft, and somebody in the chat one time was saying, it's not some sort of weird alien thing. It's an axolotl. And yeah. Cool though. We got Limp Dick. Oh wait, no, sorry, not Limp Dick. That's Impidimp. Very close though. Very close to what I thought it was. You just rearranged the words. You know what it's supposed to be. We got some sort of ghost. Ghost with a bullet entering its head. I don't know, man. We got the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Pangoro. We got a hairy motherfucker, Grimmsnarl. Oh my god, yes! Yes! Man, I've been wanting to collect these. Like, it's the style of the yarn, and how they, like, knit and crochet these. Like, these look really nice. I kinda want them. That and the Play-Doh Pokemon. I've been wanting to start a collection of them, but I don't know where to start. But I've been getting like a couple of these. They look really nice. And then we got a bat, Noibat. It looks like it's tripping in the sun or something. And we got a metal machine thing, Metagross. Cool. And water energy. The knit series is cool as fuck. I think so too. I think it's really nice looking. Alright, we got one more. We got Yu-Gi-Oh pack. It's too bad because I opened the majority of Yu-Gi-Oh on my own, so these are just like a couple that I saved over just so that I can open it up on stream. Alright. I'm probably like the only one at my card shop that I go to that collects Yu-Gi-Oh! So... Oh, I don't know the pack trick to this. I'm just gonna open it raw. DD Extra Surveyor. Some sort of alien with 2 soccer balls. Nice. Gemnite Alexandrite. Cool. Got a cute girl showing its thighs fighting against a serpent. Their Magic Lacrima of Light. And we got Dragon Maid Downtime. A bunch of girls having a sleepover. Damn. Whoa. And not a single guy in sight. Or maybe the guy's under the bed. And then we have Tempest Dragon Ruler of Storms. Wow. This one's the actual dragon. I don't know if you can call these dragons though. These are a whole different breed of dragons. Okay, what else? I guess I can open up like a couple more. Or maybe we can do like some more just chatting. I opened up like a lot of Pokemon on stream. More often than I did it before. Before Blue Eyes White Dragon Pool. Blue Eyes banished them all to the Shadow Realm. Ah! Oh, I guess I can show you guys some of my cards that I collected. Some of my special Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, you guys might be asking me, well, Froggies, why did you put this in a sleeve? I wonder if you guys can tell me what's wrong with this card. Yeah, it's like, there's like something off about it. Like, I generally don't really think too much about these types of things in general. But I think most people might not be able to tell what's wrong with it. The bottom? Oh, you mean this? Yes! That's the reason. There is something wrong with it. Because it's supposed to be at like way on the bottom. So it's supposed to be like this. But it's shifted upwards. That's the main reason why I collect it. The bottom misprint? Yes, that's the main reason. I don't really see a whole lot for Yu-Gi-Oh! Whenever they misprint something. But it's kind of nice seeing it when it does happen. It's not because it makes me feel special by any means, because I have one of these things. But I don't know, it's just like so it's like it's so stupid, but it's like wow. I have it. Oh, what else? Oh, I also have this that I bought the other day from the card shop. The reason why I bought this was because I had like another Pokemon that's similar to this. And I'm pretty sure it's like the evolved form of this. So I bought this and that just so that they can be together. But when I bought it, my sister was like, "Why did you buy it? It's so expensive." But it's only $3. I don't know why is that really that expensive to buy for a Pokemon card? Like, I thought it was a fair price. I don't know why it would be expensive. Like, the amount of cards that I buy, it's a lot more expensive than just one singular card. Yeah, but other than that, I guess I opened up everything. Oh, I have to say though, I think the best thing that we got tonight was just the fact that I happened to get this thing, and it goes with these two. So we opened up the box and we had these as like the promotional cards, but we also got this thing. Which is very fitting because we got it straight out of the box and not anything else. That's kind of cool. I just don't know where I would put them, to be honest. Alright. Let me see. What else do I have to... What else do I have to show? Oh, I'm kind of curious. What are people having for dinner right now? Are people gonna say, I'm having a Subway sandwich, Froggies? I'm having it with some Coke. And a side of French fries. Because I haven't had dinner yet. I haven't been eating anything. I haven't had a snack during the stream. And I do it very rarely if I'm really hungry. But if anything, I don't know, maybe after this I might have some, I don't know, I'll just have like some regular yogurt. I don't really feel like eating anything. Spaghetti? Spaghetti sounds nice. I wish I can eat some spaghetti. But it would take some time to make. And if anything, the closest thing I can make really quickly is probably just mac and cheese. I think that would be the easiest thing to make. Okay. Oh, and these are some of the cute cards that I thought would be nice. We have a whole bunch of them this time. Holy shit. I think out of all of them, probably my favorite would be... Well, besides just like this, the crochet and knitting Pokemon. Probably maybe these two. Where is it? Here it is. Because they kind of go together though. Like technically, like the background for it is this. So... I don't know what the complete picture would look like, but it's probably something like this. That's kind of cool when you think about it. I have to wonder if like every other... what is it? Every other card has like the same art for the background, but the Pokemon are different. Yeah, the only reason why I pulled these two together was because I saw the background was similar. That and the outline of it. And what else? Let's see. What stands out? Probably this. It's kind of stupid, but I don't know. I like it. It's very dumb in a... Well... Like, the art is definitely something. Kind of like something that I would draw way back when. But if I had to choose, I'd probably choose either between this or the mouse holds. I don't know. I'm kind of split on them. Probably both. I can't really decide. The mouse holds are just nice looking. Like, it fills up the entire thing without having it to be, like, really unnecessary by any means. Alright, how long have we been streaming for? Oh, about almost 2 hours. Well, I guess maybe what we can do is maybe chat a little bit, and then after this we can well call it. So did anybody watch anything recently? Watch any new shoes? Watch any new shows? Watch anything any movies lately? I haven't watched anything new just cuz I didn't have time to do it. Cuz like when I watch something, I've said this a lot, but I would need like a huge amount of time to invest into it. And I like these days I just don't have that much time. But I find that well, I don't know, like have you guys ever heard of as some people get older, they tend to mellow out, and then some people maybe once in their lifetime they were really nice, and then when they got older they became mean and bitter. I like to think that like when people get old, you either head like one towards like the spectrum of the or the other. So when you're like 80 or like 90 years old, you tend to be either really nice or you're just really mean. But I don't know. I think like for me personally speaking, the only accounts that I've had like first time accounts or first hand accounts is mostly for my parents. Like my dad is literally almost 70. He's 70-ish something. 75, I think. So at his age, when he was a lot younger, he used to be more high strung and more stressed out. So he would have like a huge temper. So, but as he got older, I feel like he's definitely been more mellowed out and he's a lot more nicer is not really the right word, but he's a lot more lenient when it comes to doing things and more chilled out. Whereas like I feel like for my mom on the other hand, it's definitely kind of the opposite. I feel like as my mom got older, she became more strict and less chilled out and more even tempered, I guess. But besides that, I don't know. I don't think personally speaking, I don't think I changed a whole lot the more I got older. Do you guys ever think about that? Like how different you guys were when you were kids compared to how you are now? I like to think that I mean based off of like the observations that I've made, I I don't really think that I've changed at all. And if anything, I kind of just grew more into myself as a person. Or like a frog, I mean. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me try to change this up. Hold on. Oh boy. hold on. Alright. Let me see. What else can I... What else did I have to say? I'm trying to remember. It's kind of weird how the chat's been floating upwards. Like, very slowly. I don't even know if it was on the side when I switched the scenes for this. Let me see. What else was I gonna talk about? Oh, anybody play any new games recently? So far, I haven't played any of the games because I still need to I still need to finish some of the games that I started. I still haven't finished New Vegas yet because I still haven't gotten the ending. I got to like the very end, but I still need to like finish it. There's still like a little bit I have to do before I finish the game. But lately I've just been more busy with writing and editing in general. I kind of hope that I can maybe get out a video by the end of next week. Or maybe at the start of the week. That's the best I can hope for. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to put back up my hand cam. It's being a little weird. I find that for phone tracking, it's definitely... I don't want to say it's worse when it comes to my what is it? My webcam, because it's definitely... Like, it could track certain things a lot better, like cards, for instance, because it doesn't have to focus it directly. Whereas for my webcam, it would have to autofocus. Oh boy. How do I... Man, it's really stuck in there. Oh, I see, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, let me just put this over here. I've been thinking of getting 2 webcams, but at the same time, I feel like it's be kind of hard to trying to find a space for it, just so that I don't have to move them back and forth. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. Will this work? It took me a bit of a minute to figure it out. Have you ever played Professor Layton? Professor Layton? Is that like a DS game? Where you're kind of like playing mini games and a detective? I'm assuming, because the name sounds kind of familiar. Nope, I'm still frozen. Yeah, this is definitely something. Yeah, that's the one. It reminds me a lot of, there's like, usually, I don't know why it popped in my mind when I thought of this, but I thought of like, what is it, Phoenix Wright. That's another game that kind of reminds me of this one. I think I might have to restart it. Hold on, let me see. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Let me see if the hand cam... No, I didn't do it yet. It's fine. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I was trying to mess around with it. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it works now. But I've heard about it. I haven't really played it before. But do you guys think it's like a fun game? Oh, wait. Oh, oh, oh. It's like I'm staring into your souls. Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, whoops. I bet some of you guys, like, with the mask kind of freaked you out a little bit. That's like the default thing that you have to look at. It kind of models it after people's faces. But yeah, I haven't really played it before, but I do know about it a little bit. I can't say much about it because I haven't really played it before, but I imagine like some people must like it if it has like detective type puzzle, puzzle related things. Your stream music kind of reminded me of that game. It got riddles and puzzles and single player. I thought it might suit you. Oh, do I get that kind of vibe? Do people think that I'm like a... do people think, what do they call it? I think most people kind of get the wrong idea when it comes to like this type of, maybe it's because it's like the way I'm shown or portrayed on stream. Like they call it, what do they say? Do they call it like femboy? Froggies, you're a femboy. What? What? They did femboy. Like, unironically, I don't really know the term to femboy, but I think the basic definition, if I could, like, understand it, would just be, like, a feminine guy or something. Or, I don't know. I don't consider myself as, like, somebody as, like, a femboy by any means. I think maybe it has a lot to do with, like, the, what is it? The structure of everything for, like, how VTubers are portrayed. Because I know for VTubers in general, when it comes to the guys, mostly they're like either buff or they're muscular, or what is it? If they're not buff, they're not muscular, then they got like a breathy voice. I have none of that traits. I have none of those traits. But I will say though, if it was like real life, I'd be a lot more jacked. Little bit. Not like skinny. But when it comes to, well, ignoring and putting that aside, when it comes to games in general, I'm like, I do like puzzle games, but I'm not like huge into it because even though I don't like playing them, I'm not good at it. So if I had to pick a game genre that I like, it wouldn't be puzzle games. It would have to be strategy games. Or is that like in the same vein? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if those two are the same. When I say strategy, I mean like it doesn't just involve puzzles, but there's like different mechanics to it and different dynamics that culminates in and actually works. Whereas I think puzzle games, it kind of just puzzles the whole way through. But for me though, I guess maybe you could kind of argue my favorite game is Yu-Gi-Oh! And because I play it a lot, and it is technically a puzzle game, because all you do is just use the cards and then you try to figure out what works and what doesn't. So it is like a puzzle game, I guess. But you can also say it's like a trading card game. So trying to figure that one out kind of gets into more categories than just puzzles. You like puzzles personally? Oh. I remember when I was a kid, I used to do a lot of puzzles too. But they weren't like puzzles that I would do alone. They were like like 1,000 piece puzzles that I would do it with my mom, and we would just like do it on Saturdays or whenever we had some time just to do it together. I thought it was kind of boring. I mean, it was something to do as family, but I thought it was like fuck. It was kind of boring for me to do puzzles. So whenever we did do puzzles together, I would turn on the TV, and some of the shows that I watched were more adult oriented. And I'm pretty sure some people when they were kids they watched adult oriented shows too. So even though it was limited to kids, I still watched. It was limited to adults, I still watched them. Like some of them, I'm pretty sure I told this story before, but I used to watch House. I used to watch Criminal Minds, and I used to watch Psych, Monk, and a couple of other shows. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I used to watch like more adult-oriented shows that were gravitated like towards a mature audience. Oh, I also watched Law and Order. I remember. Oh, and CSI, a little bit, but not like a whole lot of it. So my extent of knowledge based on like shows, I feel like would be a lot more broader than the average kid. But I watched them because I don't know, I found cartoons not really stimulating by any means. I just thought watching cartoons kind of felt, well, I don't know. At the time, the type of cartoons that we had were really, I don't know. I don't want to say like brain rot because some people might really like the cartoon shows. But back when I was a kid, we got more, well, as I went later down into like my childhood, we started seeing less and less of shows that would, have like clever jokes and like clever writing, and then it turned into more like really dumb humor, like fart jokes or showing something that's like grotesque and disgusting and thinking it's funny. That's like the transition for me from cartoons to watching something more mature. Is I shouldn't say like mature, but something that's like interesting. It's a fun game. I like puzzle strategy games are different for sure. Yeah, they're really different in that regard. Strategy games can account for a whole lot of the player population when it comes to that. But I wonder if anybody knows like what's the most popular game genre out there that most people will gravitate or play when it comes to the games in general. I don't have like the answer to it because everybody does like different games, but I'm pretty sure there's like one game genre out there that at some point most people will gravitate towards too. Because that's one of the reasons why I think that is because there's a lot of games out there that are mostly positive and they have a lot of reviews. So I feel like most people, even if you don't have like a genuine interest in the game genre, I have a feeling that there are games out there that will interest people no matter what the genre is. Like there's an example, like whatever the game genre you would give Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft. That would be like the genre, because it Minecraft kind of, you can do whatever you want in that game. You can download mods and you can turn it into something else. So that's like, I don't want to say it was like the perfect game, but I think if I had to say what would be the most popular game, I want to say that maybe nowadays the most popular game would have to be kids games. I say that because when it comes to a lot of things that I see in like YouTube and TikTok and all of that, there's like a lot of kids on those platforms, and like the numbers really do show for it how many kids there are. And I feel like a lot of kids, the number of it vastly overwhelms a lot of adults that would play games. But I'm saying that just like based off of like what I've seen, because it's not just that too, right? So like Roblox, like from what I've seen, based off like reports and like how much money they make, and also like how many players, like based off of like news articles that I've read. If I had to give like a rough estimate on what would be the most popular game based on like how many people play, I don't know. It's like because Roblox has like over millions and millions of players, but at the same time, I do know that there are games out there that are countrywide and also in different in different nations as well. I know CS:GO is really big in China and also in Europe. In Europe, so if I were to count those, it would either have to be one or the other. So if I had to choose though, maybe CS:GO. But if we're talking about how many kids there are, because there's like a millions upon millions, probably Roblox. But if I had to lean towards to probably CS:GO. It varies. FPS is a staple though. I'm trying to remember if well, that I don't think it would matter to most people. I remember I had like a shooter FPS phase, and that continued onward until college. And at that point, I kind of just stopped doing it because it was bad for my mental health. Like I would just constantly play the game, like FPS games. I would get really good, but it was not good for the sake of my health because constantly playing it and neglecting other things was bad. I think that's how addiction kind of starts, or how it progresses. If you decide not to do anything about it. Survival games. Survival games are really popular too. I I just don't think for survival games I could ever play like at long lengths just for survival games, because I feel like for those type of games, like it's hard for me to get into them because I know at some point I'm gonna run out of goals. So if I don't have anything I want to do in a survival game, I have to find a new way to go about it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Someone's at the door. Okay, I'm back. I just had to let a family member in. Okay, I think maybe probably now's a good stopping point for today. Usually for just chatting streams, I don't really go for that long, so it's kind of better that way. Neglect is imaginary. Shh, 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 shh. Is it? Is neglect imaginary? Probably. I mean, it probably is like, well, in conjunction with ignorance. That's also like another thing. Yes, my favorite wizard scientist. Hey, TESP Nick. How's it going, man? Okay, yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. We've been yapping for about 2.5 hours. I'm trying to remember what did we do? Oh, next week. Alright, so next week we're gonna be, well, we're gonna continue with Dark Souls 3. Maybe, oh, I remember now. We're gonna do like the Estus thing. So we're gonna continue with Dark Souls 3 next week. And then Friday we're gonna be trying to remember. Friday is probably just gonna be like a new game series. I don't know what. If anybody does have any like game series suggestions or games in general, we might start like a whole series for that too. Since for Dark Souls 3, maybe we have like a couple streams left of that. And then Sunday, probably gonna be doodling a little bit more just to improve my art skill set. But other than that, yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream. I want to thank everybody for the support as always. I want to thank everybody for coming and chatting with me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you see you guys next week. And bye bye. Have a good night. Happy Valentine's Day weekend.